Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Sit Around playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 100%. Last episode we did this entire mountain range over here. And today I'm gonna go and follow this road, get all the chests that I can on the road, go to Korok Bazaar, talk to everybody, get all the things that I can get over here, maybe side quests or whatever, and then make my way over to Gerudo Town, maybe get some stuff on the way if there is some stuff, and then do the entire Gerudo Town. That's probably gonna take up this entire episode. Also, the first chest, it's in this little camp, right? Yeah. Really, it's too cold now? It's about to become day, but sure. Right, some black enemies in here. What are you doing, buddy? There we go. Is it gonna do something? Yes, it actually shocked himself. Let me go and grab those things. Oh, this guy runs around. I don't have a lot of defense with this particular armor set, so I do need to mind what I'm doing. Go, might as well get this Gerudo Scimitar. Actually, this is better. Wow, I'm getting a lot of things. I was about to say, like, is that a Traveler's Claymore? But no, it's not a Traveler's Claymore. It's a Rusty Claymore. If you're wondering, I don't have a picture of a Traveler's Claymore quite yet. Which is the reason why I'm watching out for that stuff. A Radiant Shield, or a Gerudo Shield, depending on when you reach this. Let's see, I guess I'll go and throw you on the floor. And get myself the Radiant Shield. I'll also go and equip my Desert Armor, I think. Because now it should be, yeah. It's late enough in the day to the point that I can wear this. Even though this particular part of the desert does not have the crazy heat. I think it's like deeper into it. Like once you reach the road between the Korok Bazaar and Gerudo City, town. What is it actually called? The game won't tell me. I'm sorry, it's Gerudo Town, okay. Well, I'm sorry, with the game I mean the wiki. I keep on saying the game won't tell me, but it's the wiki. I also already got this memory over here. In this pickup place, if you don't have it, it's around here somewhere. Amazing shield surfing there. So, there might be a thing in the water around here. I think I'm first gonna maybe... what am I gonna do? I think I've already gotten this chest at a certain point. I do remember getting it, so... There's also another chest. Where is it? Where is it? It's over here somewhere, around this tree. Is this a dog chest? Is there a dog around here? Yep. Ah, yes. The dog chest. Let me go and drop some meat. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Eat it. Eat it and guide me to your treasures. That's all good boys do. That's an interesting looking dog. Hello? I gave you, like, there's another piece over there, you know? Guess I'm just not gonna take that one. Please don't fuck up and just eat the meat and bring me to your treasure. He's gonna start. Is this gonna be another situation where the dog just doesn't want to work? No, okay. Guess I need to give him more than 3. Next time I'm just gonna drop 5 on the floor and I'll see. Alright, so then we have Beetle over here, which is probably gonna get jumped. Can't take the heat, buddy. Yep, and then he falls on his ass. As I get myself a royal bow. Was that worth it? I would not really say so, no. Maybe next time I should take a look at what the treasure holds and then decide whether or not it's worth getting. Okay, now behind the inn is another chest. Probably in the sand, I think. Yep. Can already see it sticking out. I can see it sticking out of the ground. Oh lord. Purple rupee, nice. Okay, let's go and finish off some quests, and then I'll go and talk to everybody. So I think you need a cooling elixir. Let me go and create something like that. I have a coal darner. Let me go and get 2 of these, and throw in a Zalfar's tail. And we get ourselves a chili elixir. What am I gonna do? Good morning. Though it's Savata in Gerudo, isn't it? But before I say any more, have we met before? I came here from Rito village. I've been there. Ah, it must have felt quite cold to you, didn't it? I had a great plan, you know. I left Rito village to try to earn some money out in the world. But it's so incredibly hot here during the day. It's been tough to work up the will to go any farther. I'd like to see what Gerudo town looks like, even if I can't go inside. It's just so hot. I heard there's an elixir that can help you beat the heat. It's made from insects with cooling effects and monster parts. But they don't seem to be selling the elixirs anyway. Anyway, I've heard insects with these cooling effects live in the cold parts of the Gerudo highlands, but... well, the monsters there are rough to say the least, so I'm not having a lot of success getting myself motivated. I have it for you. Here's an elixir. An ice guy. Thank you, now I can get across the desert while it's still light out. Or light out, whatever. Here, let me give you something in return. Purple ruby, that's fine. By the way, in Gerudo, thank you is Sarksa. Sarksa. Okay. Let us do the talking. I don't need to talk to you, because you're just beetle. You're nothing special. No. That is mean. Hello, milady. Savata.
Oh.
And while the divine beast has settled down, the desert is still full of monsters. You should stay on your guard. Oh, complacent? I think it's just about time for someone to come relieve me. Really want to get back in time and grab a drink and relax at the canteen.
Oh.
Okay. Huh. I think earlier she would give you like extra information about the desert if you needed it. All this stuff is fresh, even these tales. Hello. Good morning. That's how you say it where you're from, right? Here we say Savata. Goodbye. My little sister runs a butcher shop over in Gerudo town. She's traveled all over and she knows your language pretty well. You should stop by and... oh, of course, you're a Vo. So you won't even be able to get past the front gate. Are you sure about that? You don't know me. I waited for a real long time, but I couldn't find the man who was able to sneak into Gerudo town. The desert can be so unpleasant, and waiting around in it is hard work. And that's it, okay. I come bump into you. Robston. I never could figure out how to sneak in.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Yeah, I think I'm already, like, I think I'm missing a lot of dialogue because of the fact that I did this. That I didn't talk to him before. That sandstorm, they say it stops for a few hours a day, but it hasn't let up even a little since I've been watching. Rumor has it an ancient civilization hid a treasure inside that sandstorm. I've been here for days, waiting for the storm to settle down so I can nab it. I just hope it wasn't a bad lead. Wait, who did you say you are again? The Eye of the Sandstorm. What a letdown. Watch it! How can I make an old fire work this hard? Huh? Vazak. Got plenty of hydro metals. I bet you'll, I'll bet... I bet more than you'll find in Gerudo town. Why not buy a bench while you're here? Gotta go. Trying to cross the desert without using cooling cooking? That seems like a foolish thing to do if you ask me. And really, what's so amazing about such a hot place anyway? Hello, dog. Dog, how about God? Let me go and get this double axe over here. While I'm at it. Since I did use my other double axe when I was doing things. I guess I'll run onto the scimitar with 7. Doesn't really matter too much. I don't hold on to these weapons usually. Hello. Oh, whoops, sorry, Vazak. That's it. Okay. I'm busy right now. Please only speak when you need something. Really? Nobody's gonna give me information? The divine beast's gone, you can sleep soundly without being woken up by constant stomping. Want to stay? Wow. I guess I'm not getting any more information out of these people. Okay. Let us move onwards, shall we? Can mark off the quest for a nice guy. And the Eye of the Sandstorm. And it's time to go into the desert. Let's see, because there's a chest around. Yeah. You don't get these things. They can be useful. What do they use for actually? Giving the great vitality. When used to make elixirs, they temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Okay, I see. I rarely make elixirs, but it's still interesting to know nonetheless. Also, these things. I think I can just go and jump in and grab this one. There we go. I'm gonna need some Volt Fruits for my heat. Oh no, sorry, my shock resistant armor. Heat resistant armor, yeah, sure. For that I need Ice-Seeded Alpha Tails, of which I don't have a lot. I think I need... Is it 5 per upgrade or is it 10 per upgrade? I don't remember. Once again, the Zalfa is the most annoying enemy type in this game. God damn it, I was hoping I could fly rush him. There we go. If it's like, is that a royal sword? But no. It's a normal sword. It's a nice boss fight. Not amazing. Thank you for your yellow Lizalfo's tail. Okay, I can grab him like this. If I press the button at the right time in any case. Alright, this seems like a little bit of a camp. Shouldn't be an issue though. So I can see one Lizalfo's over here. There we go. It's only a blue Lizalfo's even. And both of the chests that I need are in here. Oh wow. Nice. Thanks for the tail. A wild berry. There we go. No idea which chest is it. Okay, it's the one with the silver rupee. Okay, cool. Let me go and use my good old double axe. To go and break this bagger. Palm fruit. Wow. Well, I guess it did fall on sand. Sand's not particularly known for its hardness. Are you kidding me? Just break already, buddy. It's gonna help both you and me out. There we go. Let me go and I guess I get this thing. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm like once again thinking about breaking a lot of these things, it's mainly because I feel like I'm not particularly running low on arrows. I wouldn't say that, but like when it comes to normal arrows, I've noticed that I don't have as many as I usually have. There we go. Arrows. We also go and mark off the Forbidden Entry quest that I've already done. Okay, time to go over to Gerudo town. The shield surfer like this actually goes pretty dang fast. Like, once you have a little bit of a heal going, or just like some speed in general, you can get pretty dang far on shield surfing alone. It reminds me of Nier Automata. Or Nier Automata, whatever the hell you want to call it. Nier Automobile. Okay, let me go mark off a couple of things, because the Forgotten Sword I've already done. I think I've already done the 8th heroine also. Because these are the two quests. Hang on, go down to... Or go up. Need to go to the Gerudo town things. The Forgotten Sword. And the 8th heroine, yep. I've already done these two, because these ones were the things that gave me... the things that gave me things! No, these were the things that gave me my sand and ice boots, or snow boots. Right, it's time to go into female mode. You want to talk to some people. Maybe I should... Yeah, sure, I'll go and do that first, maybe. I'll just see what the hell I do, man. So, like, the chief has calmed the divine beast. The town can finally rest easy with that threat handled. Now we can truly relax in town. Feel free to come inside. Savak. Our chief has finally done it. It's been a long time since I've seen a desert as peaceful as this, and now that I've refreshed myself, I can really buckle down and get back to living my life. All right. Lots of people to talk to you. Savak. I know you. You're the one who came to town with when a divine beast was still causing trouble, weren't you? I remember thinking it was amazing that a slender little Hylian had made it all the way here in the midst of that. But now that it's calmed down, so it'll be easier for tourists like you to come visit, and the town will be even more lively. Still, there's no guarantee the divine beast won't act up again. Just thinking about it makes me uneasy. They're ready for eating. My god, that's the manliest Gerudo I've seen. Oh, have you heard the good news? The Boris has finally been calmed. It sounds like our chief and Patricia played a big part in the whole adventure too. You know, I've actually been feeding Patricia my own fruit whenever I can. Now seems like the perfect time to kick off my new brand. Lauren's fruit stand. Patricia loves it. What do you think? Sounds pretty delicious, right? I gotta work hard to get this brand off of the ground. Can I, Salty? No. My kid really loves fruitcake, so I make it every once in a while. I have all the fruit I'd ever need, but it's a bit difficult to find the bantha wheat, cane sugar, and goat butter. Anyway, if you have the ingredients, you should try making it yourself sometime. I will instantly forget about it. The accessories here sure are pretty, but I don't have any of the materials to trade, and buying one outright would be so expensive. I guess it's just not time for me to own one. Yeah. They are indeed very expensive. And I already have them, so praise the Lord. Fazak. With the divine beast calmed, the town has really returned to its lively self. Oh, but don't think I don't know. You played a big part, or you played a part in calming the divine beast. You're not the type to brag about your accomplishments, though. I can tell. I could learn a thing or two from you. Anyway, what does the heroine of Gerudo Town need from me today, I wonder? Nothing. If I were you, I'd have had them put up a great big statue in honor of my saving Gerudo Town. And it would be absolutely covered in jewels, of course. Yes. Hello. Vasak. I heard you brought some flint for us, little Vi. You're a lifesaver. How about I tell you one of the owner's secrets, as my way of saying Sarsko told me. The owner claims that she's not doing anything special with her looks, but she actually visits Hotel Oasis once a week. It's always good to remember if someone says they don't do anything at all to maintain their looks. It's probably not quite true. I see. The Gerudo looks so interesting. They're interesting. Let's see. Hotel Oasis. If you're exhausted from your travels, please consider Hotel Oasis. Not just a place to rest your head, Hotel Oasis is home to the fantastic spa plan. Step inside and speak with Roma for more information. Roma! Oh boy. The divine beast stopped this rampage, so I'm hoping business will pick up again. It's all thanks to Radio Riju, isn't it? The nightly rate is 20 rupees, but the nightly rate, sorry. But we also offer a special spa plan that will bring a total of 80 rupees. Let's go for the spa plan. I'm so excited to get to work. Anyway, when would you like to be woken? Give me around noon. Savor. You're pretty muscular for a Hylian. I like your voice figure. Nani? Only a little bit uncomfortable. Especially funny that they don't notice that I'm a guy. Which will look at that. You look like the very image of relaxation. Please be careful on your journey. The desert is dangerous. The desert is semi-dangerous. Welcome. Hello. Hey there. Have you heard? It looks like our chief was able to calm their boars today. She may I'm sorry. She may be small, but she's still really something else. I bet the secret to her training is eating a lot of meat. If you ate a lot of meat, I think you'd have the same secret strength as a chief. I'm pretty sure that's true anyway. Goodbye. That Rito Vi keeps shooting me at a stink eye. Does she have something against meat? No, that's impossible. Good day. I really want to use the actual Gerudo greeting. You know, Savak. But I'm worried I'd mess it up and embarrass myself. You know, like, look at me, I can speak another language. It just feels like bragging. Don't overthink it. You think I'm putting too much thought into it? Maybe you're right. Gerudo Town is so different from home. And even Rito Village. We don't get many visitors there, so I'm not really familiar with non-Rito. But now I'm here, I should enjoy myself. I wanted to start by trying out some of the meat here, but, well, they don't seem to have poultry. Yeah. Hello, kid. Whoa, that's a really big viewer. Child Gerudo are also interesting. Hello, lady. Savak. I felt this way when a bit. I felt this way a bit when the Thunderhelm was recovered, but now with the Divine Beast calmed, well, our chief Sir is full of surprises. I hope my grandchildren grow up to be as strong as she is. No, I'm sorry, I was lost in my own thoughts here. Did you need something? No. You're browsing or buying? I'm doing nothing, I'm talking. Hello, Gerudo people. Yeah, sure, Gorons. No, God save me. I'm confusing myself so much. Wait a minute. Didn't I meet you at the Gerudo Bazaar, or was it somewhere else? Made it all the way to Gerudo Town, but I'm not sure why they let me in. Savak. See, I can do it right. I was really shy being all by myself and surrounded by ghosts like that. Being honest, even with Strata here, I feel pretty shy. It is indeed very funny that these Gorons are allowed into this town. Stomp, stomp. He went over there. I wonder if he's done stomping. Oh, I see. She's talking about Vanaboris. Vanaboris is gone. Dead. No. A foreign Vi, Savak. Do you have rice balls where you come from? Take fluffy steamed Hylian rice, add rock salt and mushrooms, and you get mushroom rice balls. My sister's been really busy with her research and has 7 herrings lately. Maybe I'll make some to bring to her. Savak. Wow, the boars sure seems to have finally calmed down, huh? I knew our chief could do it. I guess that means the tourists will come back and this place will be lively and bustling again. If that happens, I'll have even fewer chances to slip away to visit my husband. What am I saying? What am I saying? If Gerudo Town isn't bustling, then it just isn't Gerudo Town, you know? I guess I have to do my part too. Your husband? Oh yes, and a newlywed too. Many of the vendors who work at these stalls are married, in fact. It's pretty typical of married Vi to live outside these halls, really. But we come back to sell our wares, of course. It does mean I don't see my husband all that often, but we have to make a living. So buy and sell all you like. We're fine getting less sleep than most folks, but with how dangerous the desert can be, it's good to stay alert. If you start feeling tired, be sure to take a break and a good night's rest. Savak. Savak. The Divine Beast has quieted down now, so maybe this time will return to its old life itself. I better get ready. Just between us, the Gerudo keep their skin so beautiful thanks to the mushrooms that grow here. It would really be a waste if you left Gerudo Town without taking some of these mushrooms with you. I see. But no. I don't need it. I don't need it. Fazak. The boss is acting all calm and proper now. Wonder what happened. Anyway, it looks like I'll be getting more customers, so I've got to do my best too. As long as you're here, why don't you see about getting another outfit in a different color? Different color? You don't know, really? Changing the color of your clothes is a really trendy thing to do right now for young Vi traveling beyond town. There's a store in Hatton Village, the Koshi dye shop, where you can dye your clothes. Hatton Village is pretty far away though. Not everyone gets to go there. Anything else you need? No. It's really hot today, isn't it? Makes me want to get an ice cold something from the canteen. So many people to talk to. Let me go and get this chest while I'm at it. This is a chest with the silver rupee, I think. Yep. Let's go and talk to these 2 people over here. Speaking of which, the Divine Beast hasn't gone quiet, huh? Now that you mentioned, I haven't noticed any any rocking or shaking at all. I wonder if this has something to do with the chief's heirloom being returned. Listen to this. Get a load of this. Savak. The Sandseals here were all trained by Freddy. They're faster and they'll wait for you to return to them. By comparison, the ones outside haven't been trained. We'll just run off the moment you dismount. It's definitely worth renting a trained one. Freddy puts her heart into training them. Freddy trained the Sandseals used in the Sandseal races too. Sandseal races? The Sandseal races are a Gerudo tradition. It's pretty simple. You use a Sandseal to race around the course to see who's the fastest. Just go out to the southeast gate of the town and head to the right. You'll see the starting line immediately. No harm in taking a peek, right? Oh, so she sells Sandseals. If you're hoping to cross the vast Gerudo Desert, Sandseal surfing is the way to do it. It's only 20 rupees. Let's seal the deal. That's some kind of slang. I wonder if it's just a thing outside of Gerudo Town. Anyway, the Gerudo Desert is vast. You'd be wise to take a Sandseal if you're traveling beyond town. I think I'll be fine. I have sand boots. Savak. Just worried about what might happen when the chief set out on her own. But she's really capable, isn't she? Which reminds me, apparently a Hylian Vi just like you was fighting alongside the chief. She must be really strong. Or pretty strong, sorry. However, I've been here this whole time and I haven't seen a Vi like that around. I wonder where she went. It's me. How many things do I have? I think I have 3, right? Yeah, okay. Server. What's a foe doing here? Surprised? You might not be able to fool all the other Vi around here, but you won't fool me so easily. Don't worry, though, it doesn't matter much to me what you do. But since you came all the way back here, maybe you'd like to chat, stay a bit and chat. Goddess statue? Oh, the goddess statue has been here since long before I was even born. And no one really believes in that stuff anymore, though, so they tend to avoid stopping here. Kind of like they avoid me. But someone has to keep the goddess statue company, so here I am. It's such a nice treat to chat with a foe again. Will you humor me a little longer? Ever left hand? Oh, I mean, I'd look right now, but I was quite a traveler when I was young. Quite a beauty, too. It was a rare thing for a foe not to notice me coming to the room. But I had a fairy tale notion in my mind. I'd heard of the Lover's Pond, and I thought I'd meet my true love there. I traveled all across Hyrule searching for this fabled place, but I couldn't find it. Before I knew it, I'd grown old. The foe no longer turned when I walked in. No, don't look so sad. I stopped being sad about a long time ago, and I changed my dreams. Such a treat to chat with a foe. Just live your life to the fullest, little foe. Maybe not be as loud when it comes to me being a foe, because I might have an issue with that. I'm sorry, I don't have an issue with that, but you know, the entire town does. Let's go and get rid of one of my bows. I'm gonna be dropping this golden bow though, because it's not that good. There we go. Give my royal bow back. My royal bow. So this is the secret shop, I think. I think I've already done this secret club's secret. Let's see. Yep. I sure did. I've already gotten this memory also. I've already done Tools of the Trade, which is the thing that unlocked my gem things. Okay. Now we have some other stuff happening. I've talked to most people right now. I haven't talked to people on this side though. Let's go and do that now. Aye. Are we the one with the quest? Savak. What's a Vi from out of town doing in a place like this? What are you doing? I'm still keeping it a secret for Mom, but I'm growing a fruit garden here. Then I can eat all the fruit I want. Until my tummy gets filled right up. I haven't figured out what I want to plant here yet. Doesn't matter. If I grow a lot, I'll share some of it with you, okay? I have no idea what this quest is and how to activate it, but I'll come back to that eventually. Savak! What is it? I feel like I've met you before, but I don't recall having any Hylian acquaintances, especially since I've only ever served here in the palace. I've never even set foot beyond the town's walls. I thought I could relax at last, but now that Buliari has come of age... But of course things can be easy. With the Divine Beast raging around and thieves breaking into town, I'm retired now, though. So there isn't a lot I can do, unfortunately. That was the most confusing thing I've ever said, I think. Well, maybe not the most confusing thing, but... Fazak. Oh, are you a Hylian Vi? We don't see too many of you. I can't tell how old you are, but you look a little young to be coming to my shop. You see, we make special drinks here, drinks that are definitely for adults. Okay. That reminds me, I haven't seen Pocky around lately. She used to come here every day to drink a Noah Pursuit too. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, hello. Stupid foe who needs some... Can I talk to you? Savak. Thanks to the Divine Beast, I've been unable to get home for so long that I forgot my actual address. Hey, this isn't a joke. What? I was just thinking, it's been a while since I saw Caliban around. Now that you mentioned it, I don't think I've seen her in town lately either. Me neither. You don't think she's... Wait a second. You, did you really think you wouldn't see you standing there listening to our conversation? So rude, this is a private conversation, go away. Okay, I guess I'll do it the other way then. Which is just... let me go and talk to her first. It was over there the whole time? I thought it's strange that the sandstorm over there never lifted. Huh. And what is a Hylian Vi like yourself doing here? What you doing? I'm an archaeologist of sorts. I was just poring over some ancient text that I discovered the other day. And I finally decoded it. Well, part of it at least, but the rest is not far off. With this discovery, I'll finally be able to make a name for myself as an archaeologist. Of course. You and I meeting here is no coincidence. I've never been one to question fate. I can't explain why, but I trust you for some reason. I'll tell you the details of my research if you can keep a secret. Sure. There's a temple east of here near the entrance to Gerudo Desert. It's dedicated to the 7 giant statues of the heroines, said to be the divine protectors of the Gerudo. It was at this temple that I originally discovered the ancient scriptures. It reads, "When the symbols of the seven find their place, the blessed path will be revealed." That's all I've ever been able to decipher so far. Or whatever. It's believed that people once came from around the world in search of the heroine's blessing. But as far as I can tell, it doesn't appear that anyone has ever found it. Blessing. Not sure what exactly it means, but maybe I'll find out once I decipher more of the text. I'm not sure if this is related, but it said the heroines held powers that were part of a bigger whole. Each heroine had a different power: skill, spirit, endurance, knowledge, flight, motion, and gentleness. But they all look the same to me. Before long I'll understand the entire text. Fortunately, that divine beast is quieted down, so I can conduct my research in peace. And we get ourselves the quest for the 7 heroines. Let me go mark it off, actually. That I got that. So about Caliban. Oh yeah, I haven't seen her around lately at all. I wonder where she's at. She's the laziest person I know, so she couldn't have gone that far. Maybe to the top of the wall or something. What are you talking about? Why would you go up there? Don't be silly. Somebody on the top of the wall, eh? Someone. Savak. I finally found the foe of my dreams, and I just recently married him. I thought I had finally found happiness, but then my husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. The only thing that can save him is the guts of a Malchuga. But I never would be able to take down such a creature myself. I asked the soldiers for help, but why would they want to help me? That Malchuga is a menacing beast. None who face one escape unscathed. So perhaps it's foolish to expect anyone to stick their neck out for a stranger. I'd finally gotten out of this town. Never thought I'd have to come crawling back. Malchuga is a monster, a terror so savage that even other monsters won't approach it. It's often been spotted west of here in the Taruma dunes and in the south. It's very sensitive to vibrations, and it tends to attack anything that draws near. You can't approach it or even move near it, and you can't use somebody as bait. So what am I to do? Medicinal Malchuga. Which one is that? Over here. I'll not mark this one as completed. We also have another quest over this way and to the right. So we have another person selling sand seals. Couldn't get a good look at the divine beast from here, but I'm glad it's gone. Now, if we could do something about the monster and the sandstorms, without those I'd be able to find all the treasure hidden out in the desert. If legends are true, that is. Treasure. Having said that, I don't really know the details either. There are statues of swordswomen scattered across the desert. They are remnants of ages long past. People talk about the statues pointing to the hiding place of an ancient treasure, but that's just superstition. Even if it was true there are dangerous monsters in the sandstorms, I wouldn't risk it. The storms still rage. Rage! Alright, cool. There is the medicinal thing that I already got. There's also a mystery polluter. And search for somebody. Oh, right. There's another side quest that I need to go and accept. If you will give me a moment. I've already done Divine Beast Van Boris. I cannot zoom in further. Already got the Daybreaker and the other thing. There's a korok in the palace. There's also more people to talk to. You're not going to hear any gratitude from me. I got too wrapped up in coaching my subordinates and fell behind is all. As a member of the Gerudo, it is my duty to prevent something like this from ever happening again. I'll protect the town ready to reach you with all my strength, and you'd better not get in my way. Savak. From what I hear, you're the Hylian that recovered the helm for the chief. Not only did you take care of the thieves, but you also had the skill to calm the divine beast. Anyway, maybe someday you and I can get a little sparring in. I might really learn something. You might actually die. Savak. Oh, you're here. I heard you were able to get the helm back for us, huh? You saved us by doing that, you know? If it was still in the hands of those thieves, we'd all be stuck doing more spear training. I'm sure glad that Barda made it back safely. She said she was eating bananas on the way home. Wonder where she found them. Probably from the Yiga. No, come on. Yes, I know. Thanks to your break-in at the bandits' hideout, they spread their forces thin looking for you. It was just the opening I needed to bust out and return here. I owe you my life. Seriously, if you hadn't shown up, best case scenario, I'd have been doomed to an all-banana diet. While we were lumbering about, here you managed to get ahead of us. I'm ashamed. Barda let me know how helpful you've been. However, despite the thieves having been defeated, we can't afford to let our guard down, even for a moment. We've got to make sure that something like that theft never ever happens again. Hello, Captain. Savak. To think that the Gerudo would be able to learn something of combat from a Hylian. Would you consider joining our forces? Sure. That's reassuring to hear. I've already spoken to the chief about you, and you're on a very important mission, aren't you? Once you've finished the task, we'd gladly accept you among us. Or along us, whatever. English is difficult, people. In a lot more ways than one. Let me go and take a picture of Patricia, because I haven't done that quite yet. I was about to say, like, are you kidding me? There we go. Because Patricia has her own little thing. Savak. Are you a traveler? Sitting here is the chief's favorite sandseal, Patricia, but she's no ordinary sandseal. She's actually something of an oracle. If you offer fruit to Patricia by placing it before her, you'll receive some words of wisdom in return. I want to know this. Some fruit. Let me go and give you a hearty durian. Are you actually gonna say something? Sandseals can be knocked out by the sound of an explosion. I'm serious. That was a close one. She tried to slip a seal pen in there. Thank you for wisdom, kind Patricia. I'm very grateful. What am I playing? What is this game? Jesus Christ. I will say, like, these particular videos that make me do a lot of talking are heavy. A lot happened, but we are truly indebted to you. The Gerudo's arms are treasures of the Gerudo, much like the Thunder Helm. If anything happens to them, you must let me know immediately. About that. What? Are you getting cold feet after discovering how precious these items are? You can relax, though. Although they may be precious, it is within my power to remake them if needed. I must have a diamond in order to make one, however. Only one diamond, but they are the highest quality of gems. They're just as precious as the Daybreaker or the Scimitar of the Seven. It's best if you try not to break them. No, I'm fine. Hey, Riju. When I wore this Thunder Helm and fought along your side, I thought I heard a name call out in the wind. Riju. Huh. I hadn't been called by that name in a while. That strong, warm voice must have belonged to Urbosa. Such insolence, even deeds as perilous as you do not earn you the right to speak so to our chief. Let it go, Biliar. Being called by my name once every while isn't so bad. Can I? Oh, I probably have to check out the helmet, I think. This lady. You may be held in high esteem, but this does not give you the freedom to lay your hands on the pride of our people. Huh? Be calm yourself, Biliara. You desire this helm? Yeah. I see, and yet despite the great debt we owe you, I cannot just give such a precious thing to you. But you are up against the enemy of Lady Urbosa. And if you truly desire it, then perhaps I can lend it to you. Yes. Well then, let's see how serious you are. This helm is a cultural treasure. To earn it, you must gain the trust of our people. I want you to address their concerns and bring a resolute peace to our town. No Thunderhelm side quests. I accept it. We already know that you are powerful, but you can't solve all of my people's problems with power alone. I know. Let me go to a room. Hello. You must be pretty special to have gotten permission from the chief. I'm gonna talk to the other one. Who are you? I'm a monster. Is the korok in here somewhere? Or not? Because there is a korok around here on the map. I'll go and mark off the Thunderhelm quest, it doesn't really matter too much. Korok seeds. It's actually on the top of this place. Of this place, yes. Oh wow. I only just noticed what. Oh boy, that's a climb and a half. I guess I'll go and. Oh no, wait, I can't. I was like, I guess I'll go and equip my climbing armor. That would have caused multiple issues. Please do not fall off. Thank you. Okay, this was more difficult to climb than I thought. Ah, there we go. Nice suit. Yahaha, you found me! Bye-bye. Okay, I want to go and enter Regi's room again. What the fuck? Because there's some stuff that I can read. Diary of Makila Riju, Chief of the Gerudo. Baliara told me today, I'm gonna do this in normal voice because I cannot deal with doing any more female voices right now. Buliara told me today that mother has passed on and gone to a better place. She said that my mother's death means I am now the chief of the Gerudo people. I wish he'd stayed here, though. I don't see how it can be a better place with us apart. Ever since I became the chief, the people in town have been a lot nicer to me. But if I look carefully, I can still see the worry in their eyes. It seems more common than when mother was chief. Mother, will I ever be as great a chief as you are? The divine beast from the Boris, which supposedly has been sleeping in the desert, has suddenly woken up. Mother once told me that Boris is the deity of protection for the Gerudo people, but it doesn't seem that way. I plan to investigate tomorrow. I have to find out more. Having investigated divine beast Boris, I can say that if it came to Gerudo town, we'd be helpless. When I drew close to it using my wonderful sandsteel Patricia, I was driven back by a sandstorm and lightning. I turned Patricia towards home, but the monster spooked her and she fled directly towards Boris again. Next thing I remember is Buliara standing over me, her face full of worry. Ever since I went to investigate the divine beast, Buliara has made a point of never leaving my side. Even now, with such a valuable heirloom stolen by thieves, she refused to tear herself away from me for even a moment. She takes all the blame for the theft, however, nothing has changed her mind about being responsible. Meanwhile, I can't help but feel that the theft happened because I am not yet ready to be chief. The soldiers search tirelessly trying to recover the heirloom. No one says a word about my leadership, but they must be thinking about how powerless their chief has proven to be. Thanks to the tireless efforts of my soldiers, we've located Steve's hideout. They definitely aren't common criminals, though we haven't been able to get anywhere close to the place. The thing at the Thunderhelm is right there, yet I can't take it back. Mother Lady Urbosa, please give me your guidance. My prayers were answered. One of the champions of old has appeared. Buliara was wary, but he has proven himself by taking our heirloom back from the thieves and calming the wars. She now seems to trust his abilities. She even seems to not mind that he is a foe. She's so focused and serious, always by the book. I'm surprised she's okay with him. Right, cool. I think I might also be able to listen into her, in on her during the night. Okay, so there's another quest over here. There are multiple quests. Medicinal Juga, which I got, and then the search for Barta. The search for Barta. I already found Barta. Or has she gone again? She's gone again, isn't she? What? Barta didn't come back again? I'm afraid this time she went to investigate the Leviathan bones in the southwest. I tried to stop her. But obviously it didn't work because she's not here. Well, yeah. But everyone knows that area is the domain of the Moljuga, so who would figure she'd go close to there? Yes, nobody would dare, and not only that, but it's an extremely hot zone, so we wouldn't last long there in our gear. You idiots! That scatterbrain wouldn't even realize she was walking into danger. I mean, you know that, right? Why, it was just the other day she ran off and got captured by the Higa. I guess Barta will be Barta. And you all aren't going to change. But still, why does she have to go and get into trouble like this all the time? And that's the search of for Barta. Okay, there's another quest that I want to go and get to see if I can do that quest maybe. Are you the person? I think you are, yeah. You're crying right now, so. 5 from out of time, Saba Saba. I wanted to plant an orchard, so I picked up the trash, I pulled the weeds, I tilled the ground, and all the stuff you're supposed to do to make the soil happy, but the trash. All this trash keeps getting washed down into the water through, and now I can't use the water there anymore. And if I can't use the water anymore, my orchard is doomed. The mystery pollution, or polluter. So there's something in the water that pollutes this place. The source is going, it's coming from this way. What is this? Just a leaf. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? That's an item I've never seen. Oh my god, it's melons. Wait, I think that's the person that people were talking about in the cafeteria. But I haven't seen somebody for a while or something. I can see somebody with hydro melons and also throwing peels into the water. Hello? What's with you? How can I enjoy my snack with you staring at me, huh? Buzz off. Actually. What? Garbage? I smell Vi is having trouble. Ah, sure, you spring this on me out of nowhere and expect me to change my lifestyle? Well, no. I do what I want. Now, don't look at me like that. Fine, I get it. But I need something from you in return. Altruism is for suckers. Just this once, I'd like to eat a wild berry. You bring me a wild berry, and I can hold off on eating so many melons. Got it? Wild berries grow in the snowy areas of the Gerudo Highlands. It's a dangerous region, so the fruit is kind of rare and hardly ever shows up on the market. Now that I think of it, there's barely a point if you only bring me one. Let's see. Yes, I need at least 10. I have 10 of those, I think. I haven't been thinking about trash at all. We can think while I'm in a melon trance. I just can't believe the rinds I'm tossing are such a problem. It's all organic material, right? Well, anyway, I feel bad about the little vibe, but I'm going to need at least 10 wild berries if I want to stop. Huh? Really? Well, of course. Sweetness. So that's a wild berry. It's delicious and no rinse to toss. What a magnificent, magical fruit. If I have these, I might just give up on the other fruit entirely. But now I feel bad for the little Vi. Now that my craving's been satisfied, I realize just how horribly selfish I've been. Shame on me. I'm going to go help clean up the trash. I've really caused a lot of trouble, but now I'm going to make it right. Sarkso. Is that the quest done, or do I get... No, I need to go and talk to What's-Her-Face and get a reward. Even though my reward, in the end, is going to be the Lightning Helm or the Thunder Helm, but... I actually totally forgot about the Thunder Helm being an equipment item. I did it! Hey, you listen to this. Some other Vi I've never met before helped me clean up this trash. And now the water's through. It's completely back to normal. You told her about the trash, didn't you? Oh, I also got hydro melons from the lady who cleaned up. I'll share. It's a Sarkso for caring about me. A single hydro melon. Oh yeah, the lady who helped me clean gave me some wild berries. Now my field is gonna be a wild berry patch. You can come eat the berries anytime you like. It'll be great. And that's that quest done. Cool. Alright. I think, my friends, that is going to conclude this episode of Just was playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild to 100%. And next episode we're gonna go and start exploring the deserts and doing some side quests when I can. Goodbye.